Welcome to Elite Domain. The White Room, you know this place if you watched Classroom of the Elite. The purpose of this facility is to create artificial geniuses, where students are treated as nothing more than test subject. They eliminate all types of distractions, train them in various aspects like academics, martial arts, strategy, manipulation, and so on. If you think this is impossible in real life, I want to say, you are not completely wrong. What? Are you shocked? Let me explain. But let's be realistic. This type of facility doesn't exist, so you have to do all these by yourself. If I be honest with you, it is going to be much more hard. Some peoples might not like it, but Ayanokoji had it much more easy. After he born, he was already in White Room. They started HIT training when he was empty. That means he had a fresh mind, easy to control. He had no other options but to follow White Room protocol. There was no need for self-discipline. He never had any temptation to resist. He had best teachers to teach him academics, martial arts, and other stuff. Unlike you, he had some advantages. They provided exact dopamine he needed. But you already given yourself a large amount of dopamine, so you have temptations to resist. In short, if you want to obtain Kiyotaka's abilities, you have to obtain a phase first, which is you versus you. At starting, I told you Ayanokoji had it a lot easier than you, because he didn't had to obtain the phase 1, because he never had another himself to fight with, and if I be more realistic, he is a fictional caricature. I'm not giving you some shitty talk. There is still a realistic possibility to obtain abilities like Ayanokoji, and I mean it, there is no doubt. But this is going to bring you willpower in a test. It might take 1 year, 10 years, or even more, can't be specific. It depends on your current conditions, abilities, and circumstances. You will fail frustrated, you will fail again, and guess what? Again, you have to wait for results, so are you ready to be a player? If yes,
the secret quest, you have accrued the qualifications to be a player. Your heart will stop in 2 seconds if you choose not to accept. Will you accept? Yes.
Here I present the White Room Protocol, a training program to become a masterpiece. Let's set the rules first. 1. We will use tutorials and books, even better if you have good teachers too. Keep it simple. And eliminate all distractions. Decluterize. 3. Perfection is not the goal. Be adaptable with situations. Let's focus on environment setup. You need to decluterize your room. Keep only essentials. If you don't need your phone for work, just give that to your parents. Keep books and workout equipments nearby. Use a dumb phone. We will focus on 4 pillars of White Room: 1. Study/work, 2. Physique, 3. Books, 4. Routine. I'm assuming you have already watched tons of videos for these, so I will give you some advice from personal experiences. 1. Academics. You should determine the time first. For me, I'm a night owl, so I study at nighttime. My circadian rhythm allows me to be more focused at that time. Currently, I divided my study time in 2 times of 2 hours each. 1 for all difficult and demanding subjects and other for easy ones. Don't study without a plan. You should know time limit, place, topic, and method you're going to use for study. For example, I will study finance, risk, and return chapter on my table. I will start with theories first. Then I will practice math. After taught, I will perform 2 math as an exam to test my abilities. All of this should be completed in 2 hours, and I will have a break for 10 minutes after every 50 minutes. So this is what I call a perfect plan. You know exactly what you are going to do. Just ask yourself, what, when, where, how. You will get some answers. Combine the answers and you will get a plan. Don't force yourself to study more than necessary. It never works. Fix your study time according to your limits. 2. Physique. You don't want to be a bodybuilder, so no need for a body for stage show. You can use what I use, but adjust according to your limits. Day 1. I use a full body training split. I train all muscles like chest, back, legs, core, biceps, triceps, forearms, shoulders, calves, traps. Day 2. And next day, I train for HIT and martial arts and weapons as well. Day 3. Same as day 1 and so on. Eat healthy. Track 3 things: your weight, calories, and protein. And if you can't track, just eat natural homemade foods. I already made a video on which martial arts Ayanokoji used, so you can consider to have a watch. 3 books. There is no alternative, you have to read. I'm not saying to make it a habit or get used to it. I'm saying get addicted to it. I'm giving you book list and you will read 10 pages each day. 1.4 8 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. 2 Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. 3. The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. 4. Art of War by Sun Tzu. 5. Atomic Habits by James Clear. That's it, read these books first. Then you will automatically know which types of books you should read next. By reading these books and applying the lessons, you will make unshakable habits, think rationally, build a strong foundation of manipulative and political, as well as tactical thinking, and you will understand the concept of power. 4. Routine. Let me be very clear. I will not giving you a hardcore routine of White Room, because it would be overwhelming. White Room routine has at least 2 physical training sessions, 1 workout and another martial art, 2 hours each. A lots of time devoted to strategic training. More than 7 hours of academics, hard manipulation and tactical training, chess practice, book reading, etc. And having all of that, there is not any time for relaxation. If I put it simple, you will fail to follow it. Ayanokoji's story is different. He grown up in White Room, where only source of dopamine was all these tasks. In short, all these tasks are just like doom scrolling in social media reels for Ayanokoji. And your case is different. I'm not demotivating you, I'm telling you the truth. I can give you a structured routine, but I think I will cover this in another video, 'cause I have more important topic now. Be honest, how many routines did you try to follow till now? How many times you generated a routine from ChatGPT? And lastly, when you will realize that is not going to work? Life is unpredictable, every day is different, and that is why living life is fun. Like, come on. You will lose interest to watch a movie if you already know the full storyline. Face it, you need something else. So what can we do? Find the perfect hours. You have to find out the perfect time period for certain task. For example, dedicate your most focus hours to difficult and high focus demanding task. Do workout when you feel more physically active. You must heard a person need 8 hours of sleep. Well, that's bullshit. That is just an average estimate. Find out how much sleep you need. When you medium active, do those tasks which has medium difficulty. Did you get it? Now how can you find out you focused and productive hours? Use ChatGPT for this. First, define your natural sleep and wake up time, which means the times which do not demand hard effort. Then you ask for your chronotype. After finding your chronotype, you can ask for perfect time for you to do certain task. You won't get it in a day, you have to keep experimenting and adjust, and after 1 week you will find a routine works for you. At the end, I will just say, don't quit.
だが堀北、
It's a new day.
俺はお
It's a
前
new
を
life
仲間だと思ったことはない。
for me.
お前も串田も平田も
And
全て
I'm
の人間は
feeling
道具でしかない。
good.
そういう声が